We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Miami Marlins and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's Angels baseball, and it starts right now. Jaime Barria gets the ball for the Angels in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy really struggled last year. This season's going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
Stepping in, Jonathan Villar. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
First delivery to him on the way. And he popped him up. Upton on the move. And no one will track it down.
First pitch. 7:07.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. Still 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Upton's under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Cold strike at the letters. 0-1. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, it was a low-scoring affair. Good pitchers duel, good defense in the first game, but the home team's able to scratch it out, and they're looking for a 2-game sweep, Dan.
You know, Dero, it's never easy to sweep in any league, but boy, in a 2-game set like this, you win a nail-biter in the first one, you have to start thinking, being greedy, and win this one and get out of here with a clean sweep.
Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, Dero, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent.
And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
So here's Michael Chavis now. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
First pitch on its way.
Ball. 1-0. Ball, that's low.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-0 count. Here it comes.
Ball outside.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
2 men on, 2 out, and up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Smoke toward the hole. Oh, he makes the stop to first. He is out. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Caleb Smith gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
At the plate, David Fletcher. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
And leading up for the Angels, the second baseman, David.
Now here it comes.
Fletcher.
That's low. That's
Guys,
low.
this Marlins ball club as they begin play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Two balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Standing in, Mike Trout. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
We don't see this much very often in baseball anymore. A center fielder with some thump in his bat. This guy can hit and also play the outfield.
Here's the first pitch to him. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Counts even to Trout. 1-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Swing and a high chopper. Gonna be a tough play. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
No balls and a strike to count. Trout. The runner at first with one gone in the inning. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. His prior history versus this arm, he's gone 3 for 6. He also has 1 home run. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a swinging strike on the slider. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Justin Upton the next to hit, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Upton, or simply J-Up, was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
2 out with the man at first. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
2-1. Here it is. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
3-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner will get back standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Throw comes back in quickly, holding the lead runner at third, but the batter was able to hustle up to second with 2 away.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of the slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0. A bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Second and third, 2 away. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. One and 2. Here it is. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Throw on to first. He'll be in time, and a good chance for the Angels goes for naught as the side is retired. Angels strand a couple. Still no score. So stepping in, Brian Anderson. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Anderson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike two, swinging.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first to be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 7th, the right fielder, Harold Ramirez.
Stepping into the box, Harold Ramirez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Goodwin's in pursuit. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting 8th, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Ready now, Jorge Alfaro. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. First delivery to him on the way.
Yeehaw!
The 0-1 delivery. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And a pitch taken here. It's now 2-1 to the Miami backstop.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Andrelton Simmons.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1.
No, ball. 2-1.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Yeah.
In there for a called strike, 3-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's Tommy La Stella now, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 1-1 to Tommy La Stella. Bottom of the second here with no score. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1.
Count full.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
The 3-2 pitch. Ground ball left side. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
So digging in now, Matt Thaiss. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First pitch of the at-bat. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
I mean, that's just left-on-left crime right there. He could go to that pitch whenever he wants in this type of matchup.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Two out, nobody on. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider. Fouled off. Again, he sends it out of play. Payoff pitch one more time. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Here's Matt Joyce now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Number 7, Matt Joyce.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. The windup and the 0-1. Right side and right into the shift. And that's through for a hit.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Jonathan Dion.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Villar. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Ready for another chance? Miguel Rojas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. First and second here with nobody out. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
And he looks at a ball. 1-2. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
The left fielder, number 23, Corey Dickerson.
Coming to the plate now, Corey Dickerson. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year as the Marlins have taken a 3-0 lead.
Man, I love that AB right there. He rushed him in with the pitch before. You would think maybe he would leak a little bit, cheat to the inside half of the plate. Not the case. Kept his shoulder square, stayed on that pitch middle away, and was able to drive it out of the yard.
Into the box now, Michael Chavis. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 281 the average entering play. 4 home runs and 16 RBIs. Two and 0 to the Marlins designated hitter in this one.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jesus Aguilar. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Here's the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a two-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
In now, Brian Anderson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Anderson has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Comes set with the 0-1. High and deep to right center. Giving chase his Goodwin. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Harold Ramirez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch. In there at the knees, strike one.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Set to deliver the 0-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Hard hit ball to second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 4-0 Miami.
Welcome back. The Angels are set to hit here in the 3rd inning, and hit is something that they have done very well this season. To start the day, they are ranked among the league leaders in both home runs and slugging percentage. I asked some of the hitters about their approach prior to the game, and they told me it's all about pitch selection. They trust in their talent, so as long as they're picking on good pitches to hit and not getting anxious to swing in the box, they know that will translate into a lot of production. Certainly seems to be working for them this year, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Brian Goodwin.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Clyde Washington. It's ball 1. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Standing in now, David Fletcher. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And it's quickly 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Throw in time and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Marlins 4 and the Angels nothing. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Into the box, Jorge Alfaro. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a cold strike as he nips the corner. And that misses 1-1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Stepping up to the plate, Matt Joyce. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. He's set and the pitch. Joyce, a native Floridian. He was a 12th round selection back in 2005.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck.
0-2 count and the pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Ryan Buchter answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. At the plate, Jonathan Villar. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Buchter is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Miguel Rojas. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. A bouncer to the left side, taken in by Simmons. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Standing in, Corey Dickerson. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Marlins forced to settle for 1. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Marlins 5 and the Angels nothing. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And set to go as the third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on. But you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle. And one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0.
Nope, ball.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And that's going to land foul.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Full count, 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Here's Justin Upton now. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
In there, strike 1.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
The 0-1.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Into the box, Jason Castro, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And it's fouled away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in, and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Angels strand 1. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in is the DH, Michael Chavis.
Michael Chavis.
From the stretch.
No, that's out.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
The 1-0 delivery. Skied in the air to straightaway left. After it is Upton. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. There's a look at the final line for the Angels starter, and clearly he was off his game this evening.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Ready for another shot now, Jesus Aguilar. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Now the pitch. And he hits the corner with that one. 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2. Brian Anderson is on deck. 5 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Now batting, third base.
So coming to the plate, Brian Anderson. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 0-1 the count. the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. 5 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Hit on the ground out to short. Simmons is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Number 57.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Eliezer Hernandez, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and digging in is the veteran DH, Tommy La Stella.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 delivery.
That missed. That's the ball.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Here now the 2-2.
Full count.
No one out with a runner at second. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Here's the 3-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
The next 3-2. He pulls this one into right. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or potential double play ball.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Anderson backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, David Fletcher.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, David Fletcher. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. He's set. Here it comes.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield, get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch.
1-1.
This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. Angels strand a couple. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Striding in, Harold Ramirez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Harold Ramirez.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Ooh, wee, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
The 1-2 gets him looking. Strike 3.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
So now to the plate, Jorge Alfaro. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. 1 out, nobody on. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Alfaro in front, 3 balls and a strike. The 3-1 pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Matt Joyce.
Ready now for the Marlins, Matt Joyce. He doubled his last time through. He's set, and the pitch.
1 ball, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Joyce in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Now the 2-0 home is taken. Strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
Hey, I know how frustrated he is right now. They say the pitcher gets a strike, the hitter gets a strike, and the umpire gets a strike. That's exactly what's happening right now. He's got to regroup. He's got 1 more.
2 out, nobody on. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Miami down in order as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Anthony Rendon.
The 3rd baseman, Anthony Rendon.
First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
At the plate now, Justin Upton. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Up and in a hole, 0-2 the count to him.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2. Drilled to the right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Now batting.
I mean, you want to talk about doing your job and getting paid for it. There it is right there. Unselfish AB trying to work his guy from 2nd to 3rd. And what do you know? Knock for yourself.
In now, Jason Castro, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. For the current campaign, Castro hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. All even now, 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Liner toward right center. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons
as he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Tommy.
Runner at second, one away, and that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next. First pitch on its way. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And it's off the scoreboard. Wow! So it's a two-run shot to right center. Number 13 for him on the year. As they pull within one here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Hey, in today's game of extreme velocity, if you have mediocre stuff, you cannot miss over the heart of the plate. You have to nibble at the corners. He wasn't able to do that, and he paid the ultimate price.
Adam Conley will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Conley. The first baseman, number 23.
To the plate now, Matt Thaiss. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Conley playing here in his age 29 season. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive. A quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone.
Up next for the Angels, the right fielder, Brian Goodwin.
Digging in now, Brian Goodwin. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Look out, 2-0 now.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
3-0 to him now. Pitch on the way.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And the 3-1. Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied into straightaway right. Ramirez is in his tracks now as he tucks this one away to retire the side. So they score 4 times on 4 hits here. No errors and no one left on base. We're through 6 full. It's the Marlins 5 and the Angels 4. Cannon Middleton is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 99, Keenan Middleton.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman Jonathan Villar.
The
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Jonathan Villar.
And that's up and in for ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Rojas, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Now the pitch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Ground ball right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-Roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Corey Dickerson will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike. Comes set and the 0-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And he popped him up.
Coming in is Goodwin.
But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And he's safe.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game. But that being his third knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
At the plate, Michael Chavis, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
The 1-2 pitch.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
The 1-2.
Ball.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
So bases are loaded, nowhere to put him with 1 away. And up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. From the stretch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. From the stretch. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? 1 there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Brandon Kintzler gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Brandon Kintzler.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go David Fletcher. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder coming on. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Number 27, Mike Trout.
So one away now for the Angels in the 7th, and that brings up Mike Trout. Here comes the first pitch.
Yeehaw!
0-1, here's the pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home. Two out, nobody on. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Angels go down 1-2-3, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Justin Anderson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 38, Justin Anderson.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Brian Anderson.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1 ball, no strike.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Now here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, right fielder, Harold Ramirez.
In now, Harold Ramirez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Trout looks up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's now 6-4.
And this is big right here. It's one thing to be winning late in the game, but going up by 2 runs makes a huge difference. Now their bullpen doesn't have to be perfect, just good. Takes a lot of pressure off, especially when you're on the road.
Now back. Catcher.
Stepping in now, Jorge Alfaro, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. The 0-1 pitch. There's a strike with the breaking ball.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Jorge Alfaro goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Matt Joyce.
Into the box, Matt Joyce.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
Goodwin is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 for the Marlins on the solo shot. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Marlins 6 and the Angels 4. Yimi Garcia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 93, Yimi Garcia.
Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Justin Upton.
The left fielder, Justin Upton.
First pitch on its way to Upton. A bouncer up the middle, reined in. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Up next for the Angels, the catcher, Jason Castro.
Digging in once again, Jason Castro. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 delivery. Fouled away. Garcia, a former Dodger who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
And he fouls this one off. Garcia has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and over those innings he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
At the plate now, Andrelton Simmons, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. A ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Count's full.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. They trail it here 6-4. Taylor Cole enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, Jonathan Villar, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First offering on its way. Hit back up the, and this is off the second base bag, and this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
So now to the plate, Miguel Rojas, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. In his career, Rojas is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Runners off for second, and this one's in the dirt. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. The 1-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it, 1 out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The left fielder, number 23, Corey Dickerson.
Now to the plate, Corey Dickerson. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner back. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Yanked high and deep down the line in right, and it's a foul ball.
He's going.
1-1. Pitch is high. The throw. And he won't get the throw off, actually, as he can't find the handle, and it's a successful steal of third base. The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Michael Chavis will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch is at the knees and called strike 3.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Standing in now, Michael Chavis, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working here to bring home that very important insurance run, standing at third. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
The 1-2.
No, that's it.
And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
From the stretch. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Back-to-back strikeouts keep them out of danger. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Drew Steckenrider is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 71, Drew Steckenrider.
Tommy La Stella will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a two-run home run that really got his guys going. Now the pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
2-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Here now the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Joyce is there. 1 out. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there, he finds himself in 6th place in the category in the National League. Stepping up now, Matt Thaiss. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Two is a changeup that misses 3-2. Swing and a liner. Throw on to first is in time, and the Angels are now down to their final out.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
At the plate, Brian Goodwin, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Angels down to their last strike. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. Fouled off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Miami led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Elieser Hernandez gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Jaime Barria worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. Drew Steckenrider closes the door for the save, his 19th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Angels, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base.